Got a tissue that I wish you saw. Psychotic, Mr. Know It All. Close your eyes and not kiss you, cause with the birds of shed, with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. Push me up against the wall, young tough girl in a push-up bra. Falling on over myself to lick your heart and taste your girl, cause with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. There's an house in the bathroom stall, a southern girl with a scarlet draw, with flies tomorrow and fall, cause with the birds of shed, with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. Soft spoken with broken jaws, still outside, but not sprawling. Off sleep with, call the fall out, make it to the moon, never have to crawling. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. Mr. Know It All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, girl. Birds of shed, with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view.
Hello,
Hey, my name is Anand. Who is this?
this is Loic. Just,
Loik. Hello,
do you
Loik.
see me? No, you don't see me. Let me see. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know how to change to my camera.
Click that the green thing again. The green arrow thing.
Okay. I
Hey,
think
Loik.
you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada. I'm from
Oh.
Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
You see me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, so I'm working on the third part of the assignment,
Mm-hmm.
and let me see. I'm gonna send you the link to the Cloud9 if you want to do it together.
Sure.
Okay, let me. So where is
Have you
the?
done part two?
Yeah.
And you submitted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Actually,
can.
I need some help on the third problem in part three, part two.
Okay. Well, I can show you what I did, and then well, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get my headphones. It's gonna be easier. Okay, I'm back. So. Oh. So you hear me well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, perfect. Um. So. Dun, dun. Okay, so I'll share my desktop. Okay. So the part two. Here is what I did for the third one. I did something like that.
Okay.
So my way of handling this is to do this, the integer conversion,
Mhm.
and if this is not an integer, it's going to raise an exception. So what I do is to rescue from the exception and give a false.
Okay.
So basically, if everything goes well, I'm gonna get a number, and if it's not a number, if it's not an integer, then it's gonna raise an exception, and then it's gonna say false. So I'm gonna get out of the if, and
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna return false by default.
Yeah. Number
And
percentage. Yeah, but you know what's about binary? It says binary, right? Why the binary comes in here?
um, yeah, binary number. I guess it's a 2, a 4. I would say that binary number. It's a multiple of 2,
Mm-hmm.
but then it checks if it's a multiple of 4.
No, but when you say binary number, it's zeros and ones. You remember?
Sorry, it's a.
Binary number means it's zeros and ones, right?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing with this method is that it's gonna convert any binary number to the proper format.
Okay, did you submit this and got 100 marks?
Yeah, and it worked
Okay.
because if you look at the Ruby integer, basically it handles pretty much any kind of format. So I think even if you were to pass in a binary number,
Mhm.
um, Let me see. Tuk, 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 tuk.
That's just okay. Anyway, you submitted it, right? And you got the mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay.
but but you're right, like it's gonna be 0b something. So instead of writing this like that with a 0b like that, with a 4, it's gonna be 0b 1. Wait,
0B, it's
0b 10. Let's see if that works. So that is not okay. Yeah, that's strange because I submitted it and it passed.
okay.
So
Fine. Let's move on to the other one. We'll
yeah,
come back to this later. Probably I can take this function.
maybe if I do this. Yeah, it's yeah, you're right. If it was a binary number, it
No,
should
see, actually,
fail.
it says it should take the string. If you see this, that takes a string and returns true if the string represents a binary number that is a multiple of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say multiple of 4, like if you see 1 0, that is what is 2, I think, right?
Oh yeah. So 4 would be 1
No
like
B.
that.
I mean, it shouldn't be B. I mean, it should be all zeros and ones.
Yeah, but the fact that you say it's 0b, oh, okay, you mean it should be just that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. But that works as well, strangely.
Because you are getting that as a string and you converting that into integer. So it converts whatever it is there to integer, I think.
Yeah, but is so 100, yeah, but 10, so let's say, oh, that's why. It's because
Because it's multiplied by 4, right? I mean, divisible by 4. 25 is the answer.
I guess there is a little glitch in their tests, um, because yeah, obviously 100 is going to be a multiple of 4,
Mm,
even as an integer.
yeah.
So what would be 8? 8 would be 1,000. Uh,
But even 1000 would pass because it's a.
yeah, because it's a multiple of 4 as well. So that's why it passes all the tests. But um, I think you can tell. I think you can tell that the string. So if you say integer. Um, I think.
Can you share your code 9, cloud 9?
Yeah, I set you in this hangout.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You see me?
Yeah. Wait. So are you editing?
No, have you given me permission?
I don't know how do I do that to.
There is a, see, I'll send you the message.
Okay.
You see members? You see the members there?
Wait.
You just click the link, see members there.
See numbers?
On the chat window, you got the hi message, right?
Oh yeah, okay. Now I see, yeah.
Yeah, there you have to click the read write.
See members. Okay, okay, okay. So now I give you rights. So you are Vimal? No, Anand.
Yeah.
So here I give you. Okay, okay. Now I get that. Okay, now you have right.
Yeah.
Okay. So so here we are. But I think the integer you can add an argument to it. That's what I was looking at. Here's the class integer.
I think you that's okay. Let's forget it because you did that already, right?
Okay, I think okay, so that's where I saw something. Okay, here you see there's base. Okay.
Complicated one. Yeah.
So it's a base. So you can pass the base. So it's if it's binary, it's going to be base 2. So if I do that, if I say boom 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 this base 2, I think let's see puts number. So then run. Okay, so now okay. So that's good. So now I'm gonna be good because I'm gonna be so one no, it's gonna be one. So that's 5. That's 8. That's S. So this minus doesn't exist in binary. It's gonna be like that. So let's see. That should not raise any exception. Okay. So that's you see 4, 5, 8. Okay. So now we're good. So here you just say I want to convert into integer from that string base 2. And if it was hexadecimal, I would say base 16. Right?
What are you saying? Yeah. Yeah. Number a string, comma 2. Okay. Integer. Is it working now?
Yeah. So and this the rescue false, that's for when you pass in a string. So if the format basically if the format is invalid, so you want to have an exception that tells you that the format is invalid. So it's gonna raise an exception, then it's gonna go directly to the return false.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So maybe I should update my. I will update later.
Yeah. But I have seen your this one. This starts with consonant, right?
Yeah.
I have written it in a different way. You want me to show mine?
Yeah.
Just check it. That's all I did actually. So this is what I did.
Where did you send it?
Actually, I placed it on part 2. If you go and see there. Your part 2.
Okay, okay, now I see it. Okay, now I see it. Include STR first. Ah, okay. Yeah, much simpler actually. Yeah, that's clever.
But
Yeah.
you have to do uppercase. How do you do that? Match to do, right?
So that's very easy because you do upcase. So you type this. See?
Works. But which one it uses? I mean, the other one or this? Now we have 2, right?
Yeah. But this I can comment this. I don't know how can I comment? Yeah. So then boom.
No.
So yeah, but you see this you have to take in consideration the fact that the text could be empty or the text could be nil. So that's basically what I did here, is to take care of all the specific case, the corner cases basically. So here by doing that, and let's see, now it should work.
No, but the upcase syntax is wrong, I think. It should be in different place.
Oh yeah, it's str. Boom, boom. So now, okay. So,
But in your method, how do you do this AEIOU? Where do you have that?
here.
Yeah.
Well, here what I say basically is I take this regular expression. So the regular expression says take the first letter, so that's this one, the slash A,
Yeah.
and then you say any letter that is part of this, and so that means B to D, then F to H, then J to N, and then P to T, and then V to Z. And if you were to specify the letters like that, so you could say, for example, you could say match. So, and the slash I here is for ignore case. So you could almost change that whole thing and change it into a regular expression. No, you don't need that. You don't need this one because I already said upcase to the first update.
That's not working. That is what I'm saying.
Yes, it is.
It's working?
I think so. Let's see. Consonants. S.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah.
Is it?
It is working. Yeah. I tested it in a different one. Yeah. So you mean to say my method would not handle empty? It will handle, right? It will handle. Yeah, but that's why you added that first line, right?
Yeah. Because you want to return false on empty.
Yeah. No, but you know, okay.
Well, this is what I saw in their dunk dunk dunk. This is what I saw in their tests. So when I submitted the first time, it told me, oh, you don't take into consideration the fact when it's empty. So I had to add this new condition.
Okay. But do you think my program, my code line would work? It's equivalent to yours?
Well, I'm just uh, uh, okay, upcase include. Well, it should work, but it's raising an exception. I don't know why.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I think that is because
it's raising the exception on the S.
consonant S. Yeah, but S is failing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you have
Because it should return false, but it's returning true. So that's why it's strange.
include.
Oh, it's because here, for example, I'm saying, okay, let's see. Okay, so so oh yeah, first you have to pass in the argument 1, I think. Let's try with that. Yeah. So that's the, oh no, undefined method upcase for
No, but the first is first character. That's what I read actually.
well, apparently it doesn't, it's not enough. Or maybe let's do this. I know. Let's do this. Let's do upcase right away on the whole sentence. Okay? And then boom. So the thing that is, it's strange. Okay, let's do something. Let's do this and let's print this thing. Hmm.
Okay. Yes, yeah. I think that upcase is. I think actually it is working for me here. Let me see.
But the strange thing is that it's extracting the right letter. So
See the upcase you have added at the end. I think that's actually working for me.
yeah, it's so let's try that. If I call this char and I replace the whole thing, well, let's call it first letter. Be more. Okay. So
Are you running? See, I think the upcase at the end should work.
yeah, because well, if even like at the beginning or at the end, it's pretty much the same thing. I have the same result. You see in the output, I have you can see that it's a S caps,
Yeah.
but it fails to return the right value. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. So let's see. Let's see. Put this into result. First letter. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Returns false. So why is it failing? Oh, okay, okay. Wait. So basically, if it's true, you should return false. Otherwise, return true. That's why you made the error here. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's simplify this.
Because you know what, I have error condition in different way. Let's see.
Okay. So now that should pass.
No. Blank is failing.
Yeah, because starts with consonants should return false when it's empty or return false when it's blank. Include this. Why? Okay, let's try with other tests to see. Oh yeah, you're not dealing with what the hell?
Return true if it matches, right? I mean, it should return true if it includes. It's inside. If it is one of the consonants, it's not one of the consonants.
Well, these are the vowels. These are not the consonants.
Yeah. Vowels. Yeah.
Right?
The consonants are not in this, right?
Yeah. Any other letter.
Yeah.
So that's why I did an include, blum blum blum.
Yeah.
Then,
False.
and actually, you could even do something like that. Like you could even do this and then put this. That should do it.
But why the empty string is giving an error?
I don't get it. True.
Oh, you know what? Empty string is taking a first string, and it's not in this, and it is giving not equal to false. It's keeping making it. All we have to do is do an empty string. Is it, you see what is happening? Like it's taking an empty string, and the empty string is not an empty string. It's a blank. I can say
Yeah. Yeah, it's a blank.
it's a blank, and blank is not one of this AEIOU, right?
Yeah, so it should return false.
Yeah.
But it's returning true. That's why it's weird. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let's do this.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Hello? 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 So actually what I did, I just joined the other person's hangout. I was just watching them. So I'm not doing anything. Probably we can meet tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, same time, 9. Yeah, I'm just watching other person what they're doing. Okay? Yeah, actually, for problem 2, I have a solution for first 2 parts. But problem 3, I have everything. So I have solution for everything. No, I mean, it's already refactored, but we need to test it properly. So all the conditions are getting back. So we'll meet tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for that. So
I'm still confused. Result equals this. So if it contains that, then I want to return
your
false.
solution is better because it takes. I think it should be first letter false true. See, you know what? My solution is not correct. The reason is, if there is a special, if there is a space, if there is a special character, if there is a number, my solution is going to fail, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, because my solution would take everything else other than this A, E, I, O, U as consonant, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not correct.
Yeah. It's better to be inclusive than exclusive, apparently, because every other letter that is not like here, and I did the same actually. I started with being exclusive, and by being exclusive, I was like avoiding all these specific cases.
Yeah.
So then I decided to reverse and being inclusive. So that's why I did this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's okay. I think that mine is flawed actually. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll remove
Okay. Well, I go back to my boom. This. Okay. So that running fine. Okay, running fine. Let's go back to the part 3. So I was looking at this guy. Undefined argument error. Or main object.
So how do you want to do it? Actually, I have did this, the part 3. You want to?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You want to see it, or how do you want?
Yeah. Sure.
Let me do that on the part 3. See here. You see the untitled one?
Sorry.
Do you see that? No.
No, not yet.
Oh, I have to
Just
save
one
it.
second.
Yeah. Let me save it. Save as. Okay. Do you see that now? Part 3.rb.
Oh yeah. Ding. Yeah. Okay. So that's good, but so there's one thing. This is because I try to do as much as I can in test-driven development in the way I do it. So the first thing that I do is to test for the exceptions.
Yeah.
So for example, here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this to test that the exception is raised correctly.
Okay.
So here you see that the ESBN number is empty. That's my message. Okay, ISBN, like that. And then the other error is, which one is that? You did this one right. Price is less than equal to 0. So let's see if I put something here, 0, then I should get my exception. Yeah, okay. And if I try with -10, yeah, I get my exception as well. I was looking for I was looking for a way to catch the exception so one way to do that was to do the rescue thing. So
Where are you working? I don't see where you're working.
sorry?
Which program you are working on?
The HW part 3.
Okay.
So what I would do is to raise exception not raised when price negative unless This cube. I think that should be false. What did I do here? I did rescue false, yeah. So let's see if that's working. Argument error for main object. So he doesn't like my argument error. Why? I don't know why.
Price exception not raised when price negative unless. But why do you want to do that? You already raised the error, right? Argument error.
Yeah. So the idea is that here, what I do is I execute my book in stock new, and I'm gonna rescue from the exception. So I can do this. That maybe is gonna work. Yeah. Oops. No. No. Expected. What's wrong here? Rescue false. So if I do this, is it working? Yeah. So this is working.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm expecting exceptions. What I do when price is negative, is 0, and here I'm gonna put 0, and then there's another one when IBN is empty.
Okay.
And this is empty, and this is so here. Okay, so this is what I want to see, because if I comment that, I want to have my test. Oh, actually, it's not. Hmm.
See, you know what? I think I don't know whether this works unless you call this new method, right?
Mm-hmm.
This needs to be instantiated to that another variable, and you test it.
No, you don't need to. Just do that, and that's raising an exception. But oh, I know this. Maybe this. Maybe if I do this. Let's see. Ah.
But why you want to do rescue?
Because what I want to do is to return a Boolean that's going to be interpreted by the unless. See what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So on what condition this would throw out false?
But maybe the best is, it's probably even the simplest. We do that class and and then you say booking dot test, and do you know how to do a class something? Yeah.
Definition class. What class? You want to derive it?
No, I want to make a static method.
Oh, no class. Just take the class out. You just have to do def.
Yeah, but that's not a static method. That's not a class method. You know.
Oh, you want to create a class method, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading that.
I saw that, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh, self. So we do self dot test. Okay. So this one.
What's the time over there?
It's like 11:30.
Okay, 1 hour. Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Central Time Zone.
Okay.
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we can start looking at this. No, that's not this one. Raise new. Okay. Begin rescue. So if I do rescue, begin rescue end. Oh, okay. So the way you do that is begin, put the code in there, rescue, and then you're like, okay, so this, that's end. Okay, so that's what we want basically.
But why you want to catch the error? The exercise says you don't need to catch the error, right? You have to just raise the argument error.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like it's extra work, right? I mean, we will do it later, but
Yeah. Uh, um, okay, so let's. Well, I'm gonna try that later because I want to find how to properly test my There is an assert. Oh yeah, assert raise.
But test if you can do it simply, right? I mean, I tested it simply, like just call the class. I mean, instantiate the class and try to set the ISBN with the empty string, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
For now, this is
it will throw out.
this. Okay, so let's do. Okay, so book in stock new. Book in stock new. Let's say where I like here. A floating point number. So that should pass. Yeah. Okay. So what did you do? You did.
I'll show you what I did. You see that, right? I mean, it's in bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Def set ISBN, set price, get ISBN, get price. Okay. So these you can do in a much simpler way.
Okay.
I show you. You have accessors in Ruby. So here I'm gonna do this, and here what you can declare is what they call it's called. So you have either something that is called okay, so you can write that. So you have also something called ATR reader or ATR writer. But since here we want both, we don't need those. So we use a TTR accessor and then price.
Well, you need to have get and put. Get and.
Well, that's the get and set.
Yeah.
So these two they do both.
Oh, really? How it works?
Yeah. They it's basically that then you can say, for example, if I say book 1, then you say book 1 dot ISBN, and then you can type another one like and then you can do puts book 1 dot ISBN. Then you're gonna see on the screen the new value. See?
Yeah.
So I show before and after.
Yeah.
So now you can see that both are being updated.
Yeah.
So then you have price as string, okay.
But even the put get also works. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you get actually. Yeah. How about put? I mean set. That's what I meant. Set.
Well, that's a set. The second
that's
one
a set
where
and that's a get. Okay.
when I do book1.isbn equals, so that's the set basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then so if let's do the same with price. So let's
methods, huh? They made it easy.
Then you can see that Now the price is updated. So now, no, price the constructor should accept as the first agreement. No. So that's the first part. So we're good.
Yeah.
And then it says, include the proper getters and setters for these attributes, and include a method price as string that returns the price of the book with a leading $sign and a trailing zeros. That is, a price 20 should display as 20.00 and a price of 33. Okay. So here we'll like def boom price as string, no arguments, and then it's going to be puts. I guess it's going to be dollar. This guy. It's going to be price. And did you find a way to format the
Yeah, I did.
numbers? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. So oops. You have another friend who's doing the class?
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to join my session, but he did not join. So
Okay.
I joined your session now.
Okay. Good. Well, it's working fine.
Yeah. So why did they say getters and setters in a separate the line? Because it should be part of the class, right? I mean, as you did.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
what they meant, did they meant to do it separate, get and set? I don't think this is the way to do it, because the way how I did it, usually we do it in .NET, right? Yeah. So
Well, I think this is gonna pass the test, so
yeah, no, you are good. You are good.
okay. I think I'm gonna
Let me take this. Thing.
share view. Do you use Git as well?
Git, no, I haven't tried that. Did you try?
Yeah, I'm using it.
But I don't think I like it. I mean, it's complicated.
Well, it's a different way. I've used CVS, I've used SVN, I've used ClearCase, I've used Perforce. So this Git is I don't know what's so good about that, because I'm not very experienced with Git, so probably I would see the difference after using it for a while. But for now, I don't see a big improvement towards comparing to what I know.
Yeah. So you do it in both the places, Git and Cloud9?
No, Git is just the versioning system. So for me, even if I do it here on Cloud9, what I do is I commit my changes to my repository on either GitHub or Bitbucket. So it's pretty much the same, Bitbucket and GitHub. So what I do is that when I finish working with that, I have this. So I'm and so then I do a Git.
Yeah, I have gone through the tutorial. I mean, for that class.
Git push origin master. Okay, so that should be updated. So now when you go to Git, here you should see the part 3 completed. So that's the last guy.
So do we supposed to do this for the class?
No, you're not forced to do it. It's just that for some people who don't have a Cloud9, for example, Git is a nice way to circumvent the limitation.
Yeah.
If you don't have like a Cloud9 or something like that, you just do it on your own computer. Then you do Git,
Yeah.
and then you can share, because every time you push someone, then you could just pull the changes on your computer, and then once you have you have finished the changes, then you can push the changes, and then I can. So that's a nice way to do an assignment, for example, is because you're gonna do, like, I'm gonna do one test, and then you're gonna try to make the test pass, and then you're gonna write another test that fails, and then you push it, and then it's my turn. So I pull, and then I try to make the last test pass, and then I write another. So that's what they call Git pong. So you basically play ping pong with Git.
Oh, that is how the name Pong comes. Yeah. Okay.
So here, for example, oh, you don't see my computer because I've shared only this. So if I share all my desktop, okay.
So are you working as a programmer?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now you should see. Okay, that's my. Do you see? That's my terminal on my laptop. So if I get git fetch, so git fetch origin master. So it's just getting the changes. So it's just getting the stack. So it tells me what is. It says nothing to commit. But if I say git pull master, I'm not completely but I know that when I do a git pull, I get the update. So now I have the latest. Should have, and here, yeah. So you see here I have the updated file.
Yeah.
Now in my computer.
Nice.
So and now I can so by just doing that, I retrieve everything that is on my Cloud9. See, and then I can just go here and go to this one. So I'm going to submit and see if it's validated or not.
But you already put the video. That means you add yesterday's video or something.
So yeah. I had well, when you go onto the needs end of file. What the hell? That's wrong. Oh, maybe because.
What's he saying? Oh, the test is not commented properly.
I don't know. I'm gonna try that.
It's doing something. Super.
Okay. Oh, there's an error.
70.
Okay. Price size string should display 355. No. What did it do? Expected? Oh, nil. Why? ESBN.
33.95.
Strange. Okay, let me try that. Um,
It's working fine.
what's wrong? Got nail. Price as string. Maybe it's not there.
You know what? I think it's not returning. That the return statement should be there, is it?
Oh, it's a put. That's why. Okay. It's a return. That's why. It's just that. It should not be a puts.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it's going to be good.
You
Okay.
cannot
Cool.
do it again, right? You can do it again. You can do it again.
I think so, yeah. I don't think there is limitation on the number of times you can submit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they use this thing called RSpec.
Mhm.
Okay, 100. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
And that's when they do their unit tests. So I guess a little bit later in the class they're going to explain how to use these things.
Yeah.
To be able to do all these testing instead of just having this. And like I like unit testing the more and more because I'm trying to do that more and more and start with my unit test and then make them pass.
Yeah.
It's really a nice way to work. It's a little bit constraining at first because you have to learn how to do these things and you waste it. You don't waste, but you spend a lot of time figuring out how to do these tests and how to test properly. And but then once you're good with that and you know how to manipulate your test and all that, it's a really nice way to do it. And
Yeah.
also you by doing that it forces you also and it helps you to structure your code and have a good design where like all your elements are going to be independent.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very easy then to make any kind of change or to figure out what's not working when you have a bug. It's a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, thanks for
Thanks,
your
Quick.
collaboration.
Thanks. It was nice working with you.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Maybe another time.
Yeah, sure, sure.
I do on Google Plus, so when I do something, you have some like something popping up.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye.